fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blades. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing.
Good morning, Mega GMs, guys. How we doing, man? Happy Saturday, September 6th. It's go time, boys. Who's here? Hoods, good to see you, bro. China, good morning. Christian Jensen, good morning, brother. Oh my God, I think I got my lighting right. Holy shit, like this week has been so fucking awful with the lighting on my streams, and I think I got it, dude. I think it looks all right. Okay, cool. Yeah, time didn't change yet, but the season's changing. It's getting dark earlier. My wife hates it. I love it. And but it throws all my lighting off in the morning. Looks all right now. Anyway, how we doing? What's good out there? Anybody getting anything like cool, fun, make some money this week? Probably not. Well, I was gonna say probably not, but actually, some of my buddies I heard are actually like kind of cooking in trenches, kind of cooking. So we'll do a little scouring out there. Funny enough, like slow week, but like news-wise, a lot happened. Dude, a lot happened. I was like going through topics for today. It's just like a never-ending list, man. We had the World Liberty Token, which is pretty fucking wild. That was this week, right? I'm pretty sure that was this week. Got some cool updates on like Pudgy Party and people making money. People are making money in it, and I didn't realize you actually had NFTs and skins you could sell. I had no idea. But like that's a thing, which is pretty damn cool. Prediction markets are starting to get really hot, man. Everybody's talking prediction markets. I think we should be too, man. Like, I think we should be playing those. I think we should be playing them pretty hard. I need to. I think we all should be. I'll make a good enough case. I think prediction markets and content belong together. They do. It just makes sense. We'll get to prediction markets too. Maybe we launch a market today. I've still never launched a market. Maybe today's time to do it. Oh my God, China, this is bad. This is real bad. All right. China's been doing the IRL work shit, so we'll catch you up. Like, dude, for what it's worth, market feels slow. We'll even peek over there. By the way, smash a like on the show. Come over and subscribe if you're not already. Dude, I might actually switch the stream over at some point today to Pump Fun. I'm debating, and I don't care if people buy the token, It's not about that, but like there's a whole audience over there that probably does buy a token. Might be kind of cool. I might at some point cut the YouTube side and just do Pump Fun. We'll see. I think so, just to try it. But right now I don't have a spaces going. I don't think I'm doing a spaces today. I'm on Abstract. I'm on Retake. And I'll keep doing Retake, by the way, because they've been really nice over there. But I do think I'm going to try Pump Fun again today. I did it a while back. I think I'm going to try it again. Edge, good morning, man. What other topics? Hang on. We got a Corn Moon coming tomorrow. The Corn Moon, dude. Anybody hear of Corn Moon before? Like moon phases, right? We've got a Corn Moon, which you'd think is maybe good for our Bitcoin bags, but we'll see. It's been another rough week of just Bitcoin treading water, hanging in this range. In fact, let's go see what we've been between. And Christian, especially you, I'm really curious how you're feeling. But yeah, down in like 108, 109K. We did get up to 113K yesterday after and then we got terrible unemployment numbers. And then market poof. Although back right now and looking okay. So I don't know. And I don't think anybody's going all in. I don't think anybody's going hard yet till they have some thoughts about where this is going. And where we're going is in just a couple of weeks, we are getting rate cuts. And an interesting thing about rate cuts is we all assume 25 basis point cuts coming. Well, all of a sudden the market's starting to think that it's a 50 basis point cut that's coming. It sounded more and more likely. In fact, I think the odds for that actually shot up like a 2x kind of out of nowhere, which is awesome. So, hey, Whirly Girl, it's good to see you. Rocky, good morning, man. It's good to see you too, dude. And thank you for that repost, man. Yeah, see, I would definitely do the pump fund thing if it would keep my coin, because like I did it once before and it didn't bond, so it didn't keep my coin, so it's going to launch a new one. So I'll say you guys don't buy it. What I'm hoping though, I'm hoping if I switch over to pump fund and be just for fun. Well, I say that in the same time, I actually think I do still think there's something to creator coins. So what would be cool is, I hate to make you guys bounce to different places, right? But if I stopped the YouTube stream just today and we did it on Pump Fun, and like you don't have to connect a wallet or anything to watch, but if you start watching over there, I think those fucking trenchy people dudes over there would see the viewers on it and would then come and buy the token. And I think I got to experiment today and try it out. So we'll see. We'll see. I think I'm gonna. There's a weird conversation going on out there on the timeline too about ordinals being used for like CP. I think it's like this, and I need to dive in more. In fact, Whirly Girl might know about this. I'm just curious because you're pretty dialed into like some of these like interesting topics, right? Like you're into like what's the right way to put it, man? Like you're just up on this stuff, like different. But I saw like this like super coordinated effort to put out there that like ordinals are a danger because again, CP. If you put it on chain, you can't ever take it off, right? What I never thought of that. Did any of you guys ever consider that? I never did. Like we've seen porn on chain, we've seen it. But like I never thought of, whoa, what if somebody just like to be a fucking asshole, like spams the Bitcoin blockchain and inscribes tons of CP? Like that's not great. That's actually like I would actually stop and think about, oh, is this a bad idea? Ordinals in general, inscriptions. I don't know, but I saw that on the timeline. Thought it was interesting. Nobody's talking about it. You guys know Punk 6529? I actually don't feel great about what I'm going to do here, but I think I'm going to do it because it's out there. But somebody doxed Punk 6529, and I think he's been doxed already. I don't think this is like crazy news, but I bet most of you have never seen Punk 6529, right? I don't think I had before. And so you got an art. It's an artist crash out season. So you have another artist kind of crashing out on the timeline. It's a guy I like too, and it's a guy I collect. And it's a bummer when I see these artists like losing their shit, dude. They do this, dude. They lose their money. They don't get sales. They get fucking butthurt about that. And they think it's all cabal run. And it is like cabal run, especially the high end art shit kind of is. But also it's not. It's not. I don't know. It's calculated as much as anything else. What it is a bunch of rich people that have got their own network and their own friends and they support each other. And it is what it is. It's not like some effort to keep you down. I'm talking generally, like general artist. It's not an effort to keep you down, but it is rich guys supporting their friends and their rich friends now. It is what it is. Again, it's not some coordinated effort to keep you from making money. Same as, there you go. Same as real life. This is not something to like dirty your space and take from you. Talking to the artist again. It's real life. It's just life. So you got one of these guys getting really butthurt. Docs Punk 6529. Without his name, we got his face. It's actually two people. I'm going to show it. China, it's op return and core raising the limit from 83 bytes to in V3030. I think they're raising to 100 KB, which in theory would be enough for that kind of stuff. So ordinals as is totally cool, but they're worried you raise that limit, all of a sudden you open the door for like tons of spam, like in CP is the concern. Super interesting. Again, I didn't see anybody talking about it. Popped up on my timeline. We're going to talk about it. We'll get into some trench stuff, some hyper liquid, Pudgy World or Pudgy Party for sure. What else we got? World Liberty Finance and freezing Justin Sun's toe. There's so much going on, man. Billy Betts announced another raise. Dude, they raised another $1 million from Coinbase Ventures and Virtual Ventures and a few others. Billy Betts is just my favorite, man. We got creator coins. Gainsey launched a coin. Gainsey rugged his coin. Gainsey said it was an accident. Crazy shit. And then Kook Capital launched a coin too. But I like Kook. I don't care what people think if you think he's scammy. I don't care, man. Like, I have a good spidey sense. I do. I am very good at reading people. And I read Kook, and I think I see exactly what he is. Kind of like boomer, edgelord, good vibey dude who does the paid shill stuff and maybe doesn't always disclose it how we want, but you can tell when he's doing that stuff. If you're dialed in enough, you can tell. And I think Kook is awesome, and I think he gets you, man, he puts you on some great shit very early, and he does it all the time. And when Kook launches a coin and it's a rug, well, then it's not Kook. That's not a Kook thing to do. I'm with you, Rocky. He was hacked. The second it happened, I'm like, that's not really Kook. Even though everybody was dunking on him, like that wasn't Kook. And then it comes out within an hour his account was hacked. And of course, some people don't want to believe it. I do. I instantly believe it. Kook gets the benefit of the doubt from me every single time. And I'll come back to that. Let me bookmark that. And Rocky, and you do believe Gate? I do too. It's so fucking easy on Pump Fun and some of these dexes. Click a button. There's no confirm. There's no nothing. It sells your tokens or it buys tokens. It happens all the time. Now, like the Gainsey thing's weird because there was also a buy setup right there. It's like a little weird, but also I buy it. Kook's scammer is like a weird word. You can apply it to like so much shit. It's like last week English was calling what's his Ryder Rips a scammer artist dude. But it's like, well, no, artist dude who does like edgy shit to make money, you know. I don't know if Kook scammer is in like purposefully does things to part you from your money and then lies about it. I don't know about that with Kook. I don't know. I'm not on board there. I guess if it happened, I wouldn't be shocked, but I don't think that's him. I don't think he needs to. And I don't think what happened this week with this token was a scam. I don't know. Casper, do you think that was a scam? Oh, damn. Okay. Now, Whirly Girl, I respect a lot. So if Whirly Girl thinks Kook's a scammer, I'll listen a little more. So, Casper, do you think that thing that happened with Kook launching a coin, saying he got hacked, all that shit, do you think that was a scam? I get not liking him. Edge doesn't like him. I get not liking him. I totally get that. I think that's totally fair. I don't take him as scammer. Oh, Casper, you do? Interesting. Okay. Also, I want to talk about this shit. The the baseball meta. Oh, dude, I don't see it. Yeah, okay. Okay. You think that's like part of the scam is like fake and that all happens, you know? Is Paige Shill scammy? No, I don't think so. You know, if you don't disclose it, I know it is technically scammy, right? If you don't disclose it. I got a lot of people I know that are very close, like friends that get paid from stuff and they talk about the thing and they're paid and they never tell anybody. To me, same thing. Yeah, Musty, people are saying that token that, you know, he tweeted from his account. Fuck it, I'm launching my like content coin, whatever. And then it rugs. People are saying like that he did. I don't think he did that. I don't. But I do think he shills stuff that he is paid for that he doesn't say he's paid for. I'm pretty sure he does that. But paid shills with disclosure, definitely not scammy. Yeah. Again, I know people, like good people, who get paid from projects and work like collabs and stuff, and they don't say they're paid by them. I don't like that at all. I don't know if that's scammy or not. I think it's real close. It's like right on that line. Right on that line. I don't like that stuff. If paid shills with no disclosure is a scam, you're a scammer because everyone you know in Web3 with any clout. Well, and that's it, Musty. This is something I wrestle with a lot because I know a lot of people that work with projects. Again, and then you get the tweets about it. I don't like it because it's gotten me before. As in somebody I'm close with talks about a project, says, hey, check this out. This is really cool. And then I buy it because I think it's cool because he's saying it's cool. But then I realize like months after, I'm like, oh, well, the project's dead. Also, I just learned he's paid by them. He was working with them. I don't like that shit. Maybe it's not scammy, but I don't like it at all. We need to not do that, you know? I don't like that. Also, it's part of the game too, I guess. So it's like it's a wicked gray area. So there we go. If I'm ever paid by somebody, I will definitely tell you. If someone you know is shilling, that's fair, Musty. Here's the thing too. This is my just assumption with everything now. If somebody's talking about anything, I assume they're getting paid. I swear to God, that's just how I operate now. Anything I see now, like this is all personal responsibility. You do your due diligence. If somebody's talking about a thing and it's your best bud or you don't know them, either way, it doesn't matter. Treat it the same. If somebody's talking about a thing, assume they're being paid. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'm starting to get a sense of what that world's like a little bit. Like for the first time, I'm having people like kind of reach out because especially in the AI space, right? There's people who reach out and want to do this or that and offer tokens, and it's cool actually. It's super fucking cool. I like it. In fact, I'm starting to partner with some projects, and some of them are giving me token. I'll tell you about them. I'll tell you guys every time that happens too. But when I see that happen, and then I know the project name, and then I see a bunch of other people talking about them, I'm like, oh, they're getting paid by them, but they're not telling anybody they're paid by them. Because Whirly Girl, I bet there's a lot of people like me, right? Who, for all you know, I have been paid by 100 different projects because I talk about it a lot, right? I've never been paid by anybody. And until now, I have a couple. I'll show you. Let me do that real quick. None of them are crazy. Actually, I think they're all cool as hell. So I hope they get crazy. All right. Let's do a little disclosure segment. This is actually super cool, and I'm like really honored to be a part of this this thing with these guys. These guys are awesome. Check out Hoods, by the way, got a token called Pika Pengu. Take a look at that. Dude, send me a link. I'll put it on the screen. Not a paid shill, by the way, but I'll support you guys. I usually am not going to tweet stuff, but I'll support you guys however I can, like especially like live. I think that's a great place to do this stuff. All right. I was invited to be on this advisory board for Ring Fence for their based agent grants program, which is super cool. Like TLDR, like projects launching on virtuals and actually outside of virtuals, anybody launching, building an AI who's looking for funding, we are looking to fund you. So Ring Fence announced the BAG, based agent grants, and the advisory board, and I'm on there. And it's, again, super fucking cool. Alizar, good morning, man. And I'm there with like fucking Wit, who I love. Just awesome dude. Graham is on the board. You guys know Graham. Graham's fucking awesome. Like gangster. Nick is on the board, and Nick. Again, fucking awesome guy. Awesome guy. And then Lee from Cyber Sentry. Again, awesome guy. It's a great crew. And I'm excited for this. And we are getting paid. I'll say this. Maybe getting paid. Maybe. We're getting tokens. We're getting 1.5 million tokens. Look, I may never see them. How does it work? I think 1.5 million tokens, they start unlocking after a year. So I don't see anything for a year. And then after that year, when they start unlocking, it's like it's a vesting thing. They unlock over the next 3 years. So those 1.5 mil tokens, I won't see all of them until 4 years from now. And I don't even start seeing them till a year out. So it's, like I feel good about that because it's good people, right? Good people, good motives, good. I mean, it's all I want to do is help support real builders here. And there are some really good, really legit builders here. And if we can help support them, awesome. So what we're going to do is have people, thank you, man. Appreciate that, Choina. People can submit, they can apply for a grant. We'll meet with them. We'll talk about their project. So the 5 of us are going to meet a couple times a month. We'll review their project, kind of talk about what kind of upside it is. If it's again, good product, good people, can they do it? And we'll support it. We'll write some checks. Christian, running errands back in 10. Okay, cool. Yeah, perfect. We won't get in the market till you're back. I need Christian. So we'll fund them. What's cool too, though, I want to we'll get to that too. That's awesome, Joanna. We got a Spaces coming up this week too. I'll be hosting with the Kongs. Should be fun. So yeah, okay. What I really think is cool is if we do this the right way. Yeah, we meet, we fund projects. Awesome. I think it'd be awesome if we can support them. Maybe we, like, as a board, get listed in the Virtuals Partner Network, and maybe we can like advise the project, support them, promote them, like everything. And again, I want that for like good people, good builders. and get them this team behind them. I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. Dude, I love it, Hoods. I like your game, man. I like it. I love it. Okay, the other thing I got coming up. Well, there's one more. Okay, you may have seen, but I'm now doing the weekly Quant Fund Spaces, which is cool. I wish I had more motion. Like I brought, like you guys are great, by the way. You guys support like crazy. I wish I had more motion, but like because I want to bring more people to Quant Fund. I actually like them a lot. I like the product. I like the people running the project. I'm hosting the Quant Fund weekly spaces now. Same thing. I've got a token allocation coming from this. I don't remember how much, guys. It's not crazy. It's like, trying to remember, is it 1 million tokens? Let's just say 1 million, something like that. And that's over the course of like 6 months. Going to be real transparent with this stuff. And I'm only going to work with projects that I actually like and believe in. I'm never going to take money for something I'm even iffy about. And I had an offer. Again, this is all new to me. I never got offers for stuff before. But I had an offer from another project that I think is neat. Like, I'm like, oh, I like it. It's cool. I don't think I'd use it, and here's why. But I'm like, I like it, and I like that you're trying, like you're actually pushing. I mean, I couldn't take their money because I don't like love it, and I don't believe in it. I can't take money from them. So there's that. But I will show this one too, and I've not done an official announcement yet, and we don't have like signatures like on paper contract, but this is also a thing that's happening. What's up, English? But dude, I got my first show sponsor for the Swarm Report. And it's Predict Base. So we'll announce details of it this week, but I'll be talking about Predict Base. And yes, it's paid. And I was talking about them before I was, am getting paid anything. So there we go. I like them a lot. I believe big time in prediction markets. And I've wanted to find a prediction market to partner with. And so it's going to be these guys. So I can't wait, dude. I'll say this. Like, I think, thank you, man. Appreciate that, English. There you go. I maybe one day I'd do that too. There's like a place for me, taking money for something that, maybe I don't believe in or whatever, but like a sponsored segment or like an ad read kind of thing. Like I'll do that. But as far as like me backing a thing, like really wanting to promote it, that's the only thing I'm looking for now. But anyway, so Predict Base will sponsor the Swarm Report. We'll do like a once a week segment on it. And I'm going to launch a market. But I think content and prediction markets belong together, right? Like prediction markets are fucking awesome. Everybody's so bullish on that now, but I think there's something missing with it, which is like, look, I could launch a market and English could launch the same market, like a dupe, and then Whirly Girl could launch another dupe, and then Hoods, and then we can all have the exact same bet out there, all of us. And so like, how do you separate them? Like, how do you get all the volume to one? Well, you have to push it. You have to get eyes on it. You actually have to rally the community behind it. And so I think prediction markets need content. And then I think the flip side's true too. I think content needs prediction markets to gamify the content. And so I actually think there's some weird overlap here with prediction market content creator coin. So I look at like Pump Fun. And like every content creator having that token, I'm like, it's cool. Like it's weird. I think we're all in the same place there. It's like, it makes sense. And it also doesn't make sense. And I don't know if it's going to work, but also I could kind of see it works. You start thinking of big streamers. You're like, I bet they have a token that's worth something. You like should be. It just makes sense. But like, there's something that's missing that like really makes it make sense. I think that thing is a prediction market. How and why and why, I don't know that yet. But I just think if you're doing a stream, if you're doing a show or like, a few hour stream, dude, just gamifying it, talking about big headlines that are out there. I mean, shit, as we talk about stuff today, maybe we're talking about that upgrade to Bitcoin Core. And we're like, good or bad, I don't know, but we're making the case for both sides live. We'll pop up a market. Let the audience who's now learning about the thing and they're engaged, let them maybe make some money on the thing too, right? And so you got this opportunity when you stream and do content to pop up markets like throughout the show. Ideally, you guys are able to make money throughout it too. If we're making good bets, there's something there. And then like a final version, like what does it evolve into? I don't know. I still picture, I don't know, markets that are created by a specific content creator where maybe you use their coin to bet on the market too. I don't know. I just know that, like, okay, sometimes I can see things that belong together without knowing exactly how they're connected, but I see it. Content creator, content coins, prediction markets. There's something there. We'll see if we can figure that out somehow, some way. And that's not what this sponsorship will be about. But I do want to like brainstorm that with them. There's something there. And then to be super clear, they're not sponsoring the weekend stream, right? Nothing to do with this show, but I'll talk about them because I like them. It's going to be the weekday stream. So gonna be real fucking cool. Can't wait to see what it looks like. But to start, cover the platform, review the top markets, launch a market during the show, bring on their ambassadors, their content creators, bring them on the show. Like, support their whole ecosystem, which means their ambassadors too. Highlight their markets. Cool thing happened too. Like, keep an eye out for Cats Fanatic has a tweet coming. We got AIXBT to launch a market on Predict Base here this week. So I talked about it on the stream last week. I'm like, dude, how cool would it be to get agents launching markets, convincing other agents to bet on them? And then Cats went on the timeline and convinced AIXBT to do that, which is awesome. So this week we're trying to convince Grok to launch a market on Predict Base. I bet we'll get him too. So that's gonna be wicked fun. But yeah. This will be fun. Goal is to drive volume here. I need to think of some like good, clever markets. Whoa. Yeah, I need to think of some good, clever markets to launch that gets like, my goal is honestly to get you guys playing prediction markets. That's it. That's my goal, because it's, you know, not even because of the sponsorship, because I think it makes sense. I think we can make money doing it. So we'll see. Hey, they had their biggest market complete yesterday, and I want to see what happened. Actually, if anybody knows, you could spoil it for me. Who won the U.S. Open yesterday? Or is that today? Yeah, was that is the game actually today? Did the market maybe close yesterday? Hang on, let me see if I can find this. I think it resolved. Oh, maybe it's ending soon. Hang on. No, I think it resolved yesterday. Or it ended. Maybe it's not resolved. I don't know when the actual match is. Any tennis fans? Oh my god, if that's today actually. Huh. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Okay. The 7th. Oh. So the market closes a couple days before, right? So you can't bet like while the match is live. So they close it, but it doesn't resolve until like the match happens. Okay. And only reason I'm bringing it up is it was the biggest market on Predict Base yet. It saw like almost 20,000 in volume. By the time it ended, it probably got like way higher. But how do I even find it? I don't think it could be ending soon. Yeah, whatever the market was, that had 4 options here. Oh, it was this one. No. Dude, yeah, I gotta learn how to navigate better. Probably be nice if I'm gonna talk about the platform to really know it. Did I save it? No. All right, hang on. US Open. There's 4 options. And I'm looking for 20,000 in volume, something like that. Dude, I don't know. Okay, I think because it ended already, but it didn't resolve, I don't know where it shows. But anyway, so cool. I do think we can make money. I'm curious for you guys, like, playing prediction markets yet? Like, there it is. No, that's not it either. That's 3,000. I'm looking for 20,000, 30,000. Yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking know. John, good morning, man, and thank you. Yeah, you guys, have you played a prediction market yet? Have you made a bet? Are you wanting to, or is it something you don't care? Like, you're interested, but you don't picture playing them. I'm super curious. Kook had a tweet about prediction markets, and like TLDRs, he's like, look, they're awesome. They're gonna be as big as you're hearing they're gonna be, but they're not where they need to be yet. They're missing something. And part of what he said is that's missing is they're like, you're not gonna win, right? it's like the guys who are going to win big, and everybody else is going to maybe win a little bit, maybe lose a lot. I don't know, but he didn't feel it's like in your favor quite yet. But he said the version that is in your favor is coming. I kind of wonder if that's like some kind of leverage trading on prediction markets. And I kind of think I might be wrong here, but I kind of think you can do that on Myriad. But I want to see that on like Predict Base. And the other thing too, I need to be able to trade shares. This is one thing I talk about kind of constantly when I talk about Predict Base. Right now, you can buy, whatever. You can make your bet, but you can't trade the shares like you can on Polymarket. And I need that, dude. I want to trade those shares. I don't want to necessarily sit in it till it resolves. I just want to trade it as it's going. Because like I mentioned, I want to market about ordinals. Do Node Monks and Quantum Cats, do, those collections, do they see a 1 Bitcoin floor by 2030? And I want to be able to bet yes and no on that over the next, few years. I think that's fucking awesome. Alizar, interested, want to try more, not following up in sports, but prediction markets will make money. Yeah. Like, I think we're all here at this point. We're like, I see it. It makes sense. There's money to be made. I want to make money. You would think it could be easy because you're like, there's some topics I know a ton about, right? So I should put like my knowledge to work. I can make money on it. It feels like you do it here. Whirly Girl. Yeah, not in yet. That's so cool. Yeah, so I might launch one today. Just depends on how long we go. And I kind of want to do one about a UFO thing, like the 3-eye atlas, and like, is it artificial or is it like organic, right? And we'll know that in the next I think 8 weeks or so. That'd be a fucking fun one. That's perfect. Like for me, on brand, right? So that would be cool. Yeah, I want fun stuff. I don't want just boring old shit. And I want to do stuff that I'm pretty sure we have an edge on, right? That we can make some money. And look, we're not making big money on this yet, but if we can actually drive some eyeballs and some volume to this stuff, I think we can make some money. I think you can turn your $5 into 50 or your $10 into 500. And I think that will start coming here. Turn your dollar into $10, right? I think that's kind of there already, but I think we can really drive. I think we can drive some of that. It should be cool. Be fucking awesome. So there we go. What's up, Retake? Good morning, man. I think we can do it. Dude, Retake. Okay, if you're still watching, all right, let me know your thoughts. Content and prediction markets belong together. Yes, no. Right? Just to me makes sense. It's a way to maybe put a content coin, like a creator coin, to work. Prediction markets baked into a streaming platform. Right? It makes sense, right? I think there's something there, man. Maybe it's obvious. I'm saying it like it's some smart thing. Maybe it's super obvious. I think it is, right? Prediction markets, content, streaming, whatever. It's all part of the same product in the end. It's just going to take us a while to get there because everybody's building out their thing in their lane. Put it together, man. It's fucking magic. All right, I know Christian ain't here yet, but I kind of want to look at the market a little bit. I haven't looked at ETF volume this week. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go peek. We'll save rate cut talk till Christian's back. But let me at least pull up ETFs. Okay. Oh, Christian's back. Good shit. Oh, hang on. Wrong site. Do you guys see the Superman sequel announcement? Dude, it looks fucking awesome, or it sounds awesome. We got some art that was posted, not concept art. Actually, Jim Lee drew the art. It's original art for this announcement. Dude, the next Superman movie's coming out in 2 years. I think they're already in pre-production. It's a fucking Superman Lex Luthor team up movie. How cool is that, man? They literally, it's a team up movie. It's cool as fuck. That one's gonna do well. People are gonna love that. All right, Bitcoin ETFs. Let's see. Monday was a holiday, so we got Tuesday, 332 mil in inflows, 300 mil Wednesday, outflows Thursday, Friday, 222, and then 160. Alizar, did you see the James Gunn one? You need to watch Superman 1 again. It's so good. I love it, dude. Actually, every time I watch it, I like it more. It's so fun, dude. It's like it's almost perfect. It's just missing it's missing the thing that makes it epic, but it's fucking cool. So Superman came out. We have Supergirl next year, and then the year after is Superman sequel called is it Man? No, not Man of Tomorrow. I forget the name. They got a name for it. Actually, I want to look it up in a minute. But yeah, Superman, Lex Luthor teaming up, and I think Brainiac's going to be the villain, which also cool. Alzar, thank you, man. All right, Ethereum ETFs, did it do better than Bitcoin or no? Actually, no. Holy cow. Actually, really surprised. 1, 2, 3, 5 days straight of outflows, starting last Friday. Tuesday, 135 mil in outflows, then 38 mil, then 167 mil, and then yesterday, 446 mil in outflows. Damn. Kind of surprised, kind of. But I'm telling you, it's getting kind of bearish out there, dude. Was on a Spaces with Musty and Confusion talking about a buddy sent me what was it? A Bloomberg analyst was on a podcast, and he was talking about the market and how he doesn't think this lasts long. He thinks we're about to erase a zero on Bitcoin, and I believe it. But he's definitely feeling like this is kind of we're closer to the end. I think a lot of you guys think that too. I gotta keep it real. Maybe. Solana ETFs. Nothing Tuesday, nothing Wednesday. Thursday, 3 mil in inflows. Friday, 1.6 mil in inflows. So kind of meh. And look, dude. English, closer. We're closer to the end for sure, yeah. It's going to take something that we're not expecting or planning for coming along to change, to like extend it. If something new with tariffs happens that's good for the market, or war ends, or something like that. Or Three Eye Atlas is a UFO, like it is aliens. And we got to like unify the world against them. That could work. All right, this morning, Bitcoin just under 111K. ETH 4,300. Let's give them that $1. Ripple 281, Solana 202. It's looking decent, to be honest. That's fair, Casper. You know what's funny too? Casper, the way that the analyst was talking, I'm like, damn, guy knows his shit, right? Of course. But I'm like, I also don't think he's like a crypto believer, like a believer in the tech. And I think he understands the tech, but I don't think he was like brainwashed into the cult, which we are. So I'm like, I wonder if your predictions are different if you believe all this technology is coming on here. Cause he's like, okay, Bitcoin hit this number, but like, the big selling point of Bitcoin is there's 21 million. He's like, but there's not. Now there's 21 million other tokens, each with their own, billion supplies. He's like, it's not the same anymore. And he kind of thought it was goofball shit that like people predict $1 million Bitcoin. So I'm like, okay, kind of grain of salt with this guy, because I don't think he totally gets it, but I know he does. So it's weird. English Bitcoin going to go to 95 to 105 this month, and then a Q4 rally, 130 to 150. Bottom next year at 70. Fucking all pretty damn reasonable takes. Yeah, Casper, that's funny, man. I feel good that we talked about it then, because like now I'm like, yeah, that was some questionable shit. Not that I think he's wrong about like his take on the market in general, but not understanding the difference between Bitcoin and the millions of other coins, like thinking it's all the same. It's like he doesn't get it. Hey, Christian, there we go. Nobody knows that. Thank you. Voice of reason here. Yeah, cool. Oh, by the way, do you guys all have Crumble cookie around you? I never heard of Crumble till like, I don't know, a year ago. And like it's so trendy with kids, dude. But holy shit, sometimes, dude, especially me, man. Especially me, man. All I know is the most obvious thing. Up and to the right in the long run. What does easy safe take? I'll take it too. I'll take it. Dude, I think I'm gonna place an order for this shit today. I'm sorry, this looks fucking phenomenal. That one right there, caramel pumpkin cake cookie. Yep. I love animal crackers or whatever. Animal cookie crackers? Animal crackers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Dude, yeah. Could do without the Biscoff thing. Could probably do without the Kentucky butter cake thing. But I'm all about that bad boy right there. And I think it's like chilled like frosting ice cream or something. I don't know. Anyway, I had this up because I think I need to order that. Yeah, yeah, Whirly Girl. I've had it once and like it was exactly that. Some of them were like okay. What's cool is every week they have different flavors. So like some weeks everything looks like shit, and other weeks a couple look awesome, and then sometimes they got like an all-star lineup of cookies. I think I need a batch today. I think I need it. Um oh, uh Obi, hang on. I never read your name right. Obi-Wan Coin, dude. Good to see you, man. What'd you try buying? Did you try buying this coin? That's over on retake, by the way. Oh, I think the retake guy bounced too. I really wanted his thoughts on the prediction market content coin. Someone's got to make that happen. Pump. You know what? Okay, here's a bet. Here's a bet. Does Pump Fun make that happen? Do we get a surprise announcement from Pump Fun? Either they partner with a prediction market, or does Pump Fun launch their own prediction market in the platform? I bet you they launch their own prediction market. Um, yeah. You know what it's like? It's like the Starbucks of cookies or like the Panera bread of cookies. You know what I mean? It's like the mainstream mass produced stuff, and like it's not the same as the local bakery. Then again, I've been going to these local places looking for a good cookie. Nothing's been good. Casey's soft ice. Wait. Hoods like Casey's, like the gas station convenience store thing. Yep. Hoods, that would be cool. Okay. I think it'd be cool. I don't think anybody would bet it, by the way, but it'd be cool if they did. Will this show, with this get more than 1,000 views? You can bet anything on these, which is cool. But then it starts getting weird where it's like, oh, well, you can bot the views and you can scam everybody. You know what I mean? Like it's like prediction markets for me are weird like that. And also they're weird because there's prediction markets that are launched and people have insider info, right? So like last week, what was it? So yeah, last week Cats made a market that was, does the Predi agent get integrated in ACP or go live in ACP in the next week? But I'm like, dude, that's tricky because some people know. Some people know for sure if it is or isn't, and then you're not playing a fair game, and that's all over prediction markets. So like that part's tricky. Dude, my daughter makes the best cookies. I don't know how. There's some shit she bakes, and cookies without fail are fucking amazing. Let's see. You can't take the views away and should be able to see organic or not. Yeah, I don't even know how people can track it though. And it's just the general idea. It's like I do think a lot of the markets are like they're too easy to manipulate, and so it's not fair. But also, if we're looking for an edge, if we're looking for like the early days in a thing where you can do crime, right? Well, I think is it crime season in prediction markets? Couldn't we launch a market that we know already what's going to happen? Should we do that? Dude, I bet you there's something like that we could do. Not saying I would, but I'm pretty sure there's something we could launch that we already know the outcome. There you go. Dude, I had such a good idea for an agent. I do. I have like an actual business idea that I would like to do. Oh, dude, Hoods, I see you over on Abstract too. Good to see you over there. I have a really good idea, and I've run it by a few people, and like, oh, that's not stupid. That's actually a good idea. I might try to build it. I know, dude. It's crime season. Do you think, Casper, do you think insider trading rules apply more to a prediction market than just like general like meme coin shenanigans? I kind of think yes. Because there's like a lot of scrutiny on prediction markets right now. I think I don't know because right we call meme coins collectibles, but I don't think we call prediction market bets collectibles, right? I think that is way more definitively insider trading. So I think that's fair, dude. I think that's a fair point. And we should do it. It's crime season. Yeah, we should do it. SEC and CFTC issued a joint statement allowing registered exchanges to enable trading of spot crypto assets. I don't know. Shit's changing. It's changing fast. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Oh, by the way, congrats to Dr. Emma Sage. Right? This is the prototype agent on virtuals that it bonded last night. I was up at like 1 a.m. just like scrolling X. I never do that, by the way. I sleep straight through, like almost always, but happened to be scrolling, saw it bonded. Congrats, man. It's a cool agent. It's a great team. It's like so many things. Like really fucking glad to see that bond. I'm not selling either, right? I'm just not selling. I think that one's got some legs. I think that's got a good 3x, 4x, 5x. It's got some room. So I'm not selling that one. At some point I will. But it was all I was just good to see a good team see their coin make it. So that was cool. Oh, also, dude, I think I found a solution to the P thing we were talking about last week. Remember, I asked if it's okay if I pee sitting down, right? Well, I think I found the way. Dude, this is awesome. I think we all make a pact and we all do it this way, including Whirly Girl. Hang on, I'll show you. I It's pretty fucking awesome.
Prison tip number 2. So in prison, we don't stand up and pee. The reason being is if you're standing up and peeing, there'll be so much splash and it gets all over the cell, and you're in a cell with another grown man, and you never know who you're in a cell with. I did 14 years, and you wouldn't believe that's another story. What you'll do is you'll straddle the toilet and you'll pull through the side of your shorts and you'll go that way. And that way it's not splashing all over the cell. It's not splashing all over your clothes. Another way that we do it is we'll get down on one knee or two knees and we'll just go over top, just like this, just like you're peeing. Like I said again, it's not going all over the cell. You ain't got to clean it up. Pee stinks.
I need a demo of how he does it that way, though. That's weird. Also, if you sit on it that way, if you do the reverse straddle and you pull it out the side of your shorts, ain't it splashing up all over your shorts?
So bad. Some of them cells are so dirty and so disgusting. First time I saw this,
I don't know. I think that's a game changer. Yeah, that feels that one's weird. Unless you got like super BDE or like toilets way shorter. That's a weird way to do it. Or you angle it straight up, basically. You just get the curve right. You know what I mean? That seems weird. Yeah, that one I don't think I'm gonna try. Okay, it would be awesome if he does it that way and he just pisses all over the front right there. Just like straight into the outside of the bowl. That'd be funny. Yeah. Okay. Market. Okay, Christian Jensen. Wait, let me put our boy Hoods' coin up. If you want to support our bro here, who's buying his own token, look at this man supporting his own token. There's a hang on, did I share it? There it is. There's Pika Pengu. It's super cute. I love the lightning bolt, man. It's wicked cute. Hey, if we were in like fucking full on go time, I'd buy some right now. But we're not. So I'm not. But I might. So fair. Also fair. English knows me really well. It's weird. I think with English, I think when English has got these takes about me, I think it's always a takes one to no one kind of thing. That's my feeling. I'm pretty sure. I think he's a fucking weirdo too. Okay. So market what? Fucking doesn't know what it wants to do. I think it's a little less about that. No, okay, 50-50. The market is uncertain. The market is waiting for more clarity about rate cuts. There we go. Do it. Market is waiting for rate cuts. Because at this point, I think the quarter basis point or the 25 basis point cut priced in is a 50 basis point cut priced in. That I'm not so sure about. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I kind of don't think 50 basis points is priced in. But I think I hope what we see is the 50 basis point cut that gets us back on track to that like M2 correlation and really gets us going to that new all-time high. I think we all expect that exact same thing, right? Because I think what happens at the same time too, we have these like this perfect storm of things happening. The rate cut, maybe good inflation numbers. I don't know. There's something else there. But like, dude, everybody's away. Everybody's gone. I measure this stuff, or like my biggest indicator for the market is views on the show. It's people tuning in or not tuning in. And I'll tell you this, man, the past 2 weeks or so, especially maybe 3 weeks even, it's been fucking dead. This is going to be embarrassing, but I'm going to put it on the screen. Look, okay, when I stream on Crypto Slam now, especially because I do the AI stuff on that channel now, I don't do crypto. And when I do crypto, it gets more views. I'm getting like no views. Like hang on. I'm getting a like shockingly low number on the daily streams over here. 146 actually isn't bad. 120, like it's okay, but it's not great. Dude, everybody's gone. Everybody's gone. Like, there's my dumbass with Nate Geraci. Didn't know that was on. I don't think I knew that was on YouTube. Well, that's cool. Dude, something here doesn't belong, right? Look who this guy gets on that show. He gets like legit dudes on that show, and then my dumbass is somewhere in the mix here. Fuck, he's had on like, where's some of the people he's had on? This guy gets some gangsters on there. That's fucking awesome. There's Matt Hogan, who I love. He's like one of my favorite dudes out there. Anyway, point was, everybody's gone, man. Everybody's gone. Community's gone. It's not just like normies are gone. Everybody's gone, dude. Everybody's gone. The guys who are here normally plugged in are gone. It's like end of summer, people out getting their last little bit of sunshine, right? Kids are going back to school. Nobody's here plugged in. Very few are. We're here. We're here no matter what. We're here in the darkest parts of the bear market. We're always here. Like normies are fucking gone, dude. And like, so market doesn't cook. Like, I don't know if it's market doesn't cook till they come back or they come back when the market's cooking. But what I know is with these kind of numbers and this kind of attention in the space, the market never looks good. When views, engagement looks like this, market's never worth doing anything in. It's just how it goes. Wait, hang on. If we get some weird bad news, market manipulators will push the price down. By the way, I was tuning into Marty Party yesterday, and he's just talking again about the exchanges that are dumping the market, like all this crazy ass market manipulation coming like right from Binance. Crazy, shady shit. Gonna start calling me what? Hang on. Yeah. We have no, I mean, we are retail, but we have no like new retail. You know what I mean? We don't have normies doing this at all. What if they don't come, Choina? Because I'm there. Normies haven't come yet. They haven't. For fucking sure they haven't. But what if they don't? What if they're like, it's over, it's done, we missed it, and it's not. Like, what if they don't come back this cycle? I could totally see that happen. I could totally see them not coming back at all this cycle. Christian, what's your take on rate cuts? What do you think we're going to see here in a couple of weeks? This is about 13 days off, so just under 2. I think it's on the 19th. We're just under 2 weeks away. I should probably search Bitcoin, but yeah, what if they're not back this cycle at all? I could totally see it. Yeah, where are we at for search trends for crypto? Actually got pretty damn high in July. Now that was around, no, I was going to say that was around the Genius Act, but no, it was. That was around the Genius Act. Or hang on, was that June? No, I think it was here. I think it was there. What's up, Mike? Normies are out, dude. Now, Whirly Girl, are they coming back? And that's it. They're not coming to buy our bags, but are they coming to play prediction markets? Are they coming to do the RWA thing, which we got to talk about too, right? These Pokemon cards, kind of like the Courtyard model, but we got this new one. What is it? Card Crypt or something like that, right? Like, do they come for that kind of thing? This is what I'm watching for. Like, something's really different now. Something's really, really different now. And I see it a bit in virtuals. The kind of products launching over there are different. The target audience isn't us. It's not degens. It's like, it's normies. And it's a really good sign. Because like I say, like with stable coins too, normies are coming into a different product. Some of those normies are going to find their way to this degen corner. Like a small percentage of them are coming here. Some of them are. You think they'll come in, no other way to make a fast buck. Yeah. In fact, Thread Guy was talking about that this week too. He was talking about like DoorDash, right? He was going out to eat. He was sitting down at a restaurant. He just looked around and there's nobody sitting in the restaurant. And it's all like DoorDash order after DoorDash order, just like never ending just flow of these like delivery people. And he's like, dude, so he said something. I'm not sure if there's a way to like vet it or not, but he's like, where do they have the money for that? Because that's so expensive, right? Doing the DoorDash thing, it's like what? Everything's like 30, 40% more. So where's the money come from? He's like, dude, he doesn't think people have money for that. He thinks they're taking out those loans. Because like, right, you can buy this stuff with like on credit, which is crazy. So Thread Guy's talking about like his peers or like people his age. He's like, they don't have money, man. And he still believes that the only way they even think they have a chance at making money is kind of like Choina's saying. It's for that. Because you can't get ahead from work. You can't, I don't think, there's a way to get ahead. It's so fucking hard. Like when I was in that corporate grind for 2 decades, could never get ahead. And now that younger generation, like even harder. So you come here and you gamble. I do think that's how it plays out. I do think they come. Yeah, I guess I think they got to come back because of that. Just because of that. They come back to gamble. Like, fuck, scratch the lotto ticket. See if you can change your life. It's so appealing, right? Hoods, you're not rug pulling. It's funding a collection meme. Oh, that token. Cool, man. I dig it. They don't come till the space cleans itself up. And we know the space will never clean itself up. But it's why stuff like SPX is still appealing and why something like Rect is appealing. And like the cult shit does make sense and the cult shit does matter. And like the longer we go, the more those things will separate too. You gotta have these coins that launch and get to a few mil and never get beyond that. And you'll get the runners too. But for the most part, these things that like have the fucking cult, they're different. They're really different. Consensus, definitely 25 basis points priced in. The only thing that can change it is inflation data next week. 50 basis points is much more likely than no cut. How likely do you think the 50 basis point cut is though? We like 20%, 15%. Normies into pure gambling. And that's why I think prediction market's so appealing. If we can get a hyper liquidy kind of prediction market platform, like some kind of leverage trading on it would be pretty spicy. And I think you can only do that on the ones that let you trade shares. Again, how? I don't know. Inflation below expectations could result in 50 basis point cut. Okay. And yeah, normies have gotten so wrecked. Like, I think I might have talked about it last week too, but my son's friend who came in briefly, it was brief. I haven't heard from him. I don't know that he was wrecked, but I think there's enough people who come in, they try the thing. They only had $100 to start anyways, right? Came in with their $100. Their $100 is worth $20 or like zero. Like they lost it all and they're like, fuck it, dude. I'm not good at it. Like it's not for me, but yikes. Yeah. I think a lot of people got fucked on like Chill Guy and all those things. By the way, did anybody catch that 6-7 coin? I fucked up with that one because like my girls have been telling me about that for months. I know crypto Twitter caught on to 6-7 just in the past like week. My girls have been telling me about that for months because they helped me hit some like good memes. And so like I looked at 6-7. I'm like, oh, it had its moment. It already pulled back. Like I don't think 6-7 is going to happen. What happened this week? Got to like a 7 mil market cap or so. My kids told me about it when it was like 30K, 50K, something. And I didn't listen. Plenty of normies investing through ETFs now. Yep. I need those normies to get rich though. I need those normies to feel super rich for them to come like gamble on meme coins, you know? Or the girl. You do what you need to make it work and gamble on the side. That was English. I was watching that. That was awesome. When he was talking about that, everyone's like, Thread guy, you look like a DoorDash driver. And he's like, it's like, what the fuck, dude? What, like, how? Why? They're like, it's the hair, it's the clothes. They're like, you got to dress. If you want to command respect, you got to dress the part. And Thread guy's like, but I'm wearing like super rare pants. And it's like, Thread guy looks like a delivery, like a DoorDasher. He does. Trying to work with a lot of Gen Z, and the crypto murmurs have just started around your team. Oh, cool. Okay. Dude, trying to. So remember, like, probably 2 months ago at this point, I hate to call him a normie friend because he's not a normie. He's a fucking different dude. Like, super, like, very different. Like, smart, insightful, ahead of the game, always. He just started a couple months back getting really interested in crypto again. And he's always ahead of the normies. So, yeah, I wonder, maybe the normies are starting to get more in. Or just starting to talk. We'll talk troll. We'll talk unstable coin, which I do think is still one of the best memes. We'll look at Cappy. Not looking good in Cappy right now. I think Cappy will be okay. Kicks from Bodago. Oh, English. What is it? Oh, here we go. Gambling is participation in EV negative activities. Huh. I think I like that. Gambling, participation in EV. Yeah, okay. And okay. Gambling versus investing, huh? I like that. Dude, I like that. Hoods, where you got that at? What? Wait. Oh, you got a skate competition. Nice, dude. Okay, so if you're always positive on meme coins in the net gains, it's not gambling. Okay. Oh, I like that a lot, man. There's some dudes who are gambling on meme coins. There's other guys who are investing because they're good and they got an edge. Something like that. I like that. There's like a threshold. As soon as you're actually like winning in that field and you're playing it different, you're not gambling. You're you're a trader or an investor. Dude, I like that a lot. Damn. All right, I'm gonna adopt that too, I think. Yeah, I like it. Rocky Man, thank you, dude. Appreciate that a ton. Dude, that's pretty good though. It's pretty good from Kicks. Yep. Officially really like it. It's all speculation. Sure. Yeah. degrees of it too, but yeah. Again, there's just people who play these things different ways because they have different info. You know what I mean? And so speculating always, but some guys know because they know more, you know? Dude, I feel like there was another search trend that was like exploded in the past week. What was it? Was it AI 8? There was something else. There was something else that like really ticked up and hit like a big time like multi-year high. I don't think it was agents, but yeah, let's see. Oh, maybe it was agents. That's back in August. But like, agents hit a 5-year high in August. Well, okay, here's like a year, this whole stretch. So it's only been ramping up as, you know, agents getting hot. But look at it, look at the pullback. Look at that but this is just slow. Dude, you know what would be super helpful? This has got to exist out there. Is there a tool that measures like internet activity? There's probably something like that out there, right? Like total searches online, total users on the internet that's got to exist, right? Like what I'm wondering is, does just like internet usage, our time on the internet, does it pull way back around now? Because I'd love to overlay that with crypto. And I kind of think it would match up, right? Do you guys think that would match up? Internet usage pulls back, crypto markets pull back, kind of. It just speaks to people are just off doing shit. It makes sense. That's a good take. That's a good take for me. Yeah. Nice job. No, again, I say very obvious shit. But yeah, I think that's all it is. And I think people are about to come back. This is like you know, when you've been doing this for like years, you feel it every year. You feel this is why we can kind of predict, well, the sell in May and walk away thing. You start to feel the timing of the market because a lot of it is timed around real life stuff and holidays and again vacations and summer and what you know and this is definitely the slow part. I remember back in 21 and then 22 and when the you know second half of the year always felt dead again, it's because people walk away for a while. So it's kind of what's happening now, and it takes something new and different and you know something that gets people back that's not normal. And I don't think we have that right now. And so we're just kind of doing the normal September trend. Remember again, September is the worst month of the year for Bitcoin. Historically it is. So what's happening now is kind of normal, although hang on. Just want to see where we started the month. And we're only 6 days in. Where did we start September? September might actually be different. We started September at 108. We were even down at 107 the beginning of September. We might actually finish September up, which doesn't happen much. That would mean, you know, when the year's done, in the past 16 years, only 6 Septembers have been up. We might actually see that this time around. Should be a great setup for October. So we'll see, man. All right. Question for you guys. Oh man, I want to keep all these tabs here. Do we need this one? Yeah, actually, I do want that one. We still didn't get into Pudgy Party. Let's do this one. All right, hang on. Who knows what Dare Market is? Any of you guys like following Dare Market? And like, do we know what it is? Prediction market, I assume, but do we know what it is? Yeah, it sounds like a prediction market, and it's got some weird hype to it, like really good hype, really fucking good hype, and it's got like some big influencer dudes and girls that are like in it and shilling it already. Like Jakey is shilling it. Dare market, if it's not on your radar, probably should be. Without knowing like what exactly it is, it's got some hype. It's got some legit hype. And if we're in prediction market season, that's what I think this is. This one might get spicy. Let's see if it's let's see if they got their page live now. No, you can just get on their wait list kind of. What is it? Dare dot market. But yeah, if you've not seen it, there's some it's looking pretty spicy. So I'm gonna keep up on it, whatever it is. We'll see. But seems to be something. Also, dude, what? Telegram sticker things still, some of them still cooking. If you got a GVC, there's a whitelist in their Discord. I think like it's a guaranteed whitelist too. Like hop in, give them your Ton wallet address on the whitelist. Those stickers still do really well. You know, all things considered, you know, $20 to 50 and 60, like smaller, but they're working. What's up, Gravity? Some shit's cooking. $15,000 floor on these plush peppies. And I don't know. There's something I like about the Telegram stickers. Just cheaper. You know, just like a little different spin. Do want to talk some Hyperliquid too. Man, I still do want to stream over on Pump Fun. All right, let me see if I can do that. I kind of don't want to. No, I do. I do want to. I don't know. I kind of do. All right. Interesting. Okay. Good timing. Kook, CCM top, creator content. Wait, is that what I mean? Create CCM, creator content market? Yeah. Top is when Ansem and Thread Guy launch coins. They will launch and probably soon. Top can be extended if Pump manages to get Web2 normie streamer track. Yeah. That's the big thing. That's the big catalyst to make that really cook is if you pull doesn't even have to be like a Aiden Ross or whatever. Although that would be pretty fucking great. They just got to, if they can pull like a big Web2 streamer in or a celeb or something, that shit'll cook. I do want to get ahead of that. Not because I think people are going to buy my coin, right? Not because I think that's going to have motion. I just think there's going to be bots that are going to get set up and they'll snipe coins when they launch. That simple. And you earn creator fees from that happening. That's what I think. And if I can make a couple $100 on that, sweet. So I kind of want to get ahead of that. Again, I've streamed over there once. Coin died. I can't even remember my wallet I did that from. Oh man, I do want to do it. But I'm lazy and I don't want to even come up with an image or a ticker. What would my ticker be? If I do it, what should the coin and ticker be? Dude, I really thought I had oh, what's my created coin? Oh, dude, I know what this is. Dude, this is when I launched that agent. Interesting. That's when I launched the agent on Waifu. I didn't know it launched it through Pump Fun, or if I did, I forgot. But it counts that as a Pump Fun coin, which is kind of cool. Oh, and I can stream from it. Hang on, where does that link to? If that links to like my X account, then I don't mind just using that. I don't mind that. Hoods, it's just a Pump Fun streamer coin. That's it. Just streamer token. Yeah. I wouldn't hate doing this, especially because some of you guys holding. If I could link this to my X account where this becomes that coin, be totally good with that. But I don't know if I can because I think this like was linked. I think this was linked to my old yeah, I had an X account for that. that got zapped. Yeah. Here it is. Yeah, it links to this one, which I think is dead. Yeah. Fuck. If I could edit that, dude. Yeah, so that's the only reason I don't think I could do this one. I don't know. If I could change that, I there's got to be a way. Maybe it's through the waifu platform. No, I'm not gonna search. Yeah, without it linking to my X, I don't think I want to do it. Let me just see what happens if I try. And I want to be able to do it through like StreamYard here. Let me see. Benny, good morning, man. Dude, it's so wild back then when everybody's launching AI agents, and we thought they could do so much, and they don't do shit. They don't do anything. These did not do a damn thing. Couldn't. Like, there's just nothing you could do. They had no tools to like build these things out. Oh, yeah, maybe I could do it right on here. If I can edit the X profile to go to my main one, I'll do it on this one. So hang on, let me see. I would not mind just making that the coin. Shit. Does this site even work anymore? Yeah, okay, I think it does. All right, let's try. If I can edit that profile so that on Pump Fun it points back to my X account, I'll do this one. The site's garbage, huh? Okay, logged out. Okay. I think logged in. I don't even know. This does not work. What a shitty site. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Yeah, error. All right, I'll just let it sit and I don't know, marinate. But yeah, if I can connect it, I'll use this one. Yeah, seems to not work at all. Cool. Real cool. But yeah, if we can make it work, we will. Otherwise, new coin. Yeah, I need that X account linked. Dude, what garbage. Okay. All right, let's get into let's do some Pudgy Party, man. I still haven't played. Wait, did I get logged in? Hang on. I figured out my password. Okay. So I got Pudgy Party now. Okay. I'm not going to set it up yet. Like, I'm not going to play yet. But I did want to talk about the NFTs on here, because there's NFT. This is a 4.9 rating on this thing. This got to like #1 in racing games, and it got to like top 7, I think, in free games. Like, pretty fucking impressive. Pretty impressive. Dude, Luke is awesome. Dude's awesome. All right. Let's go find a couple things. I got to show you, dude, people are making money playing the game. And I think it's cool as hell. Like, dude, cool as fucking, like, play game, make money was like the dream, right? I think it was the dream. Did it with like Axie Infinity, and here and there's been games that have come along that people have like made some money. Nothing like Axie though. That was crazy. That was crazy. But okay, I don't think any of us knew. A couple people did, but I'd say most of us did not know. There's NFTs in the game. You earn them from playing the game. You can sell the NFTs in the app. Yeah, that's crazy. That gets me wanting to play the game. I went from like, I want to try the game. That's it. Like, I just want to try it. I'll play a couple rounds or whatever, and then probably won't touch it unless my kids want to play. Then I would definitely play. I went from that to being like, oh, well, shit. Now I want to actually play. I actually want to play some games. I actually want to see if I can grind it out and get some skins. Look at that. Some people are earning these skins. I don't think they're buying them. I think they earn them in the game. I think they're basically free. And then people sell them. So like the buy it now price on that, $688. But the floor is like $1,800. This is as of, a few days back. But like, dude, I don't know where you get these from, first of all. Like, I don't know if it's like I don't think there's like loot boxes, anything like that. I don't know if you I don't know if you win them randomly from playing, or maybe you earn like an in-game currency from playing the game and then you buy them. It might be that, actually. If I were to guess, I think it's that. I think it's you play the game, you earn, I don't know, shards or something, and then you can spend shards on skins. So they got like this Pudgy Batman-y kind of skin, superhero skin. But again, sell now for like $700. Like, pretty cool, man. Like, it's hard to not want to play it if you can make some money doing it. Now it's like we got to figure out what is the time like. Like, how much time are you having to sink in the game to like get one of those skins? But I just think, dude, I think there's a lot of wealthy Pudgy Penguin holders who are definitely okay with spending some money to get some cool early game skins. Makes sense. This is like the Web3 gaming dream. This is it. That's fucking it. We were all hoping this kind of thing was coming, and hey, it's here. And I think we're like, I think we're kind of underappreciating like what it is. Or when it's here, it's just not as cool as we thought it would be. But it's here. Play game, earn an asset, in-game assets, keep the thing, or sell the thing, or trade the thing. Like, come on. $7 for a skin, $1 something for a little, whatever that is. Fucking awesome. Wait, this is what how do I get the skins I unlock in game to show in the marketplace? I want to know how you unlock them. That's what I need to figure out. You need a mythical account. So you got to sign up for one of their wallets. I imagine you do that in the app, right? But how do you earn these things? Let's try Grok. All right, let's see. Again, if it's random, actually, I'm more likely to play it if it's random. Like, okay, when I used to play Destiny, I think my favorite activity was like public events, because there was RNG that you could randomly get like exotic stuff in the game. And I want that. I want to do something that I can just kind of do mindlessly. And even if the odds are like crazy low, like the lowest odds possible. If it's low, but there's a chance I can get like an exotic thing, I'll do it. I'll just fucking mindlessly grind that thing forever, because I know eventually I'll hit, most likely. Trying to have fun, man. Would love to hear what the Gotchi guys are doing. Avagotchis, yeah, still love. But yeah, have fun, man. But yeah, I'll grind something like that. fucking forever. Because I just know eventually I hit a thing, and I'll do that here. I just play mini games over and over and over if there's like RNG chance that I hit, legendary skin. I don't think it's that. I still think it's you earn in-game credits and then buy the thing. But we're gonna find out here. Unless any of you know, I'm curious. Also, any of you actually playing it? I've heard nothing but good things about it. Oh, skins. Unlock skins by earning XP, leveling up. Oh, okay. All right. Battle Pass. There we go. That's okay. So picture Fortnite or whatever, any game that has a Battle Pass. You progress the thing, you unlock skins as you go. Probably at the tail end of the Battle Pass is like the legendary stuff and exotic and whatever. That makes sense. I think what would take that next level is RNG, though. That's like, I would hope like a Luca and, the guys building this, like, know that I think a lot of people love RNG. I think people love the idea. Don't picture like these packs people are cracking open and, like Pokemon cards. You love the idea that you can do it once. You could do it once, buy one pack or play one game, and there's a chance you hit like a $1,000 NFT. That would get people going. Like, it's like, fuck, I don't think I'm going to grind out the battle pass. But if I can play and roll the dice, hit like a $1,000 NFT, I'll do it. And I'll probably do it a lot. Okay. Pudgy Party, free to play mobile game. 20 players compete survival style matches with obstacle courses, races. Skins are customizable outfits for your penguin character. They come with abilities. Cool. That's cool. And many can be upgraded. That's cool. Or converted into tradable NFTs on the mythical marketplace. Dude, that's awesome. Okay, you unlock it by playing matches regularly. Every match you complete earns XP, regardless if you win or lose. Accumulating XP levels up your account, which automatically unlocks new skins, cosmetics, and accessories. So, dude, I wonder if Battle Pass is like seasonal too. Because if so, I could actually picture grinding out the first season of skins. If you can trade them, and then this game becomes like, like what it could become, like big fucking mainstream, everybody plays kind of game. Those like season 1 skins might be worth a lot. Like, dude, I've got skins in Fortnite from when the game wasn't even Battle Royale. Right? Because I had like I played it in beta. Battle Royale wasn't even part of it. I have, maybe that didn't come with skins. There was something that signifies kind of when you had it early. I definitely had like the first ever season, whatever, like the umbrella from it and like skins from that time. They're pretty rare now. And I think people even sell their accounts, right? Because people want those skins. They matter. They actually matter. I think people buy those for a few $100. Maybe it's even more than that now. But you can sell your Fortnite account because people want those like super OG skins because you can't get them. So like, yeah, same thing here, dude. And you got the crypto audience here who's got money and they don't mind spending their few $100, even a few grand for stuff. Like, people will buy this stuff and they'll keep buying this stuff. Okay, so you level up the battle pass, complete quests and challenges. Okay, they got daily stuff. Okay, so you get more XP. Yeah, I wonder what the time sync looks like to like unlock some of these things. Specific skins require leveling individual characters through repeated use in matches. Okay, reaching level 3 on certain Pudgies like John Pork allows combining them with earnable items. Okay, see, that's cool. That's super cool. You got some gamers who built this out. Seasonal content, nice. Seasonal skins would be cool, yeah. Oh, dude, imagine if they start tying this in with like viral memes, like a troll or something. That would be cool. Compete in the dopamine. That's awesome. Compete in those leaderboards, nice. Dude, it's pretty awesome. Wonder what the battle pass costs. And can you pay to unlock everything too? And then NFT conversion and trading. My mouse is so fucked. Not all skins start as NFTs. Most are in-game only at first, but you can upgrade eligible ones. Okay. You have to unlock the ability to turn it into an NFT. This is smart. Once minted, tradable for real value. Some legendary skins sold for 60 to 80. No, nope. Let's do like 10x that. Dude, that's awesome. Tips. Play in groups. Experiment with the different pudgies. Okay. Dude, this is awesome. I really do want to play. I really want to play this. All right, I'm in there for the first time right now. Oh, dude. It's cool looking. Oh, it's cool looking, man. It's wicked cute. I died. Okay. Done. But that's really cool. Anyway, play the game. Dude, play the game. Fucking why not? They are legitimately selling I wonder mythical.market. Let me see if I can get to like a web version of that. Yeah, I want to see. I want to peek if like we can see some of these sales rolling in. Go away. Okay. Nope. 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 Oh, that's just FIFA. Hang on. We want Pudgy Party. Okay. Here we go. We'll get a good idea here. I think. Yeah, so I think what we see is a buy it now price. But I want to see if we can see sales, like actual completed sales. And what's the most expensive? Might not be the best way to do it. Yeah. What is that? Yeah, just $8 million. All right, let's try lowest. Okay. So I think these are what you need. This is actually brilliant. You need one of these. Yeah, it's mobile. Yeah. Both iPhone and Android. So you need these to turn your skin into an NFT. I think that part we got. So it makes sense that people are going to grind those out and sell those. Fucking brilliant. And I bet there's so many listed, dude. Imagine too, okay, if they have like a limited, like a seasonal event, and there's like a skin everybody needs, they just fucking need it. It's like a Bored Ape, skin in the game. And then all of a sudden, like everybody needs the talismans or whatever they're called, right? And then there's a big old run on those. Might be smart to buy those up. Maybe I don't know because maybe they're easy to earn in game. So I don't know. Floor on this skin $4, $5. Again, not bad if it doesn't take you too long to grind that out. But that Batman-y one, again, that floor on that guy was like $600-700, and I'm pretty positive they sold. Yeah, this guy here, what, $6? I don't know what completions means. How many times they? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what shards means either. Yeah, where's the Batman dude? Oh, dude, and then also like right, they were talking about how you can like upgrade them. So I think that's where you see they got like different glasses on. They just got different features on them. So cool. It's really cool. Go figure. Pudgy Penguins like looks like they knocked it out of the park with this. So maybe I need to get an emulator too, then play it on desktop. That'd be pretty fun. Okay, just trying to find the Batman one, which probably be scrolling a while. But hang on, are we tracking? We might have this tracked. No, not yet. Damn. Dude, I don't know if I can. Well, let me try. I might be able to share my mobile screen. Let me see. Yeah, I think I can join my phone. All right, hang on. That'd be cool. If I can just screen share. All right, let's see. Dude, I fucking hate iPhones. It's unbelievable. Like I actually have a feeling about it. I actually hate. All right. Test. We're gonna get feedback here. Okay. No, never mind. I left. I can't share the screen on mobile. I'll have to get an emulator, which I'll see if I can work on. On Android, I think I have one. So we definitely can do it with an emulator. We'll see if we can get that rocking here. But it it's cool. Actually, you know what? Just for now, let's do this. Pudgy Party. All right, I'm going to share the audio here. Again, if you can make money on it, like, why not? Let's see how much I do want to track some market stuff. Looks cool. Yeah, I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. I guess if I do it, I would love to get my kids into that and then play with them. That'd be awesome. Yeah, that's what I want to see is rewards. I don't know, man. This looks fucking awesome. That looks pretty cool. They got like the sound sounding great. They got the like the animations when you're unlocking stuff. Like, dude, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like every single little thing about this right now. Yeah, it makes me actually want to play it. Like, I really do. And depending on how quick those rewards come, and you know what it looks like to get them as NFTs. I don't even know if I'd want to sell it right now. Again, like I know what those Fortnite skins are like. Those very early ones, or even if you got one that's not early, but you got it from like a season, like the John Wick skin. I don't think now maybe that one they bring around more now, but there's some skins that have come around like once, and they're like you know they're like some of the rarest stuff in Fortnite, and you just can't get them again. People buy them by buying your account. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I'll see if I can work on that emulator here. Um, shit, it's pretty great. That's interesting. Who's this dude? Who's Jay? Should I know J Bond? J Bond. He's a dude. He's definitely a dude. Old enough to remember Filipinos quitting their minimum wage jobs as cashier to play Axie full time. Had that turn out. Yeah, it feels different. This feels really different. It's fun, but playing it for financial incentives is the wrong reason. Nah. Again, I think there is something sustainable about if Fortnite had their skins tokenized, and the same with Grand Theft Auto did too. There's something sustainable. It doesn't mean you're retiring, but can you play it enough to make it worth your while? And every so often you maybe unlock something that is worth a lot, a couple $100, a couple $1,000. Like, yeah, dude, that's sustainable. Right? The Axie thing was not. There was guys who were like, you were making your month salary in like a day. That was crazy. That was different. I know Andrew worked there. So you know what I didn't know with Axie, how much of that was like fueled by the Sky Mavis team, right? Like, were they pumping the token? Is that a big part of it, right? They probably were. Right. It wasn't just so much demand on the game. It was probably like the team really pumping that. There you go. Open campus with a really good take there. It's a fine difference between side hustle and main income. Yeah, that's fair. That's it. That's a great take. Do it because you like the game, and also you can make money in the meantime. And you never know when one of those things down the road turns into something big, and it could. But that is like, oh, well, here's what this shit's worth now, and I'm just going to keep playing it and never have to work again. That probably ain't happening. But is it worth doing? I kind of think so, dude. I probably want to go get that battle pass and play it out. Is this real? Somebody's CTO'd. Is this that chick? Is this that girl? I think so. I think it's who I'm thinking of. If so, I probably shouldn't have it on the screen. But we're gonna gamble. We're gonna risk it all right here. Yep, that's her. Oh, yeah. We're not, but that was fun. She's wild. That girl's wild. That girl's wild. Dude, I'm probably not going much longer because I think my kids got a sleepover, and this is so embarrassing for them, dude. I can't be live when they have all their friends come down. I won't do that to them. They'll be so goddamn embarrassed. What I probably will do, and I say this a lot, but I have a big time incentive to do it. Especially if they're out later today. Dude, the best part of having like a much quieter house now, kids are doing a lot more out, and one of them doesn't live here anymore. I do want to start streaming Pump Fun, and I do want to do it later in the day too. So I don't know if I'm going much longer. If they come down, I'm not going to embarrass them. But I do want to do more later. I do want to order some fucking crumble cookie, dude. Let me get to some non-crypto stuff, even though, well, actually, it's great. We didn't hit World Liberty Finance. We didn't hit some Gary Gensler stuff. We didn't hit, do you guys want to see Punk 6529 doxed? Do we want to hit that today? Best part of this right now is I got tons to talk about on Sunday, which normally we've gone fucking 4 hours on Saturday and we touched everything. Stream what English? What? What am I streaming? The embarrassment? I'll do that for a minute. Yeah. I'll try to get them to come on. English, were you there when my daughter accidentally showed up on the stream? Like 2 weeks ago? Were you there? It was so fucking funny. She was barely on, but it was wicked funny, man. So Punk 6529, I think, is doxed. It's already on the timeline. There's an artist crashing out who's got pictures of Punk 6529 out there. Maybe I won't because he doesn't want it out there. But very, very easy to find if you want. I'm gonna be respectful. But we didn't get to the Gainsey token, and we didn't cover the Punk's comic being sold or whatever to Chris Wall. Dude, just bury that thing. I'm sorry. There's like, here, I'll give my like brief take on this even. Big Punk's comics. You know, Punk's comic 1 is hanging on my wall right in front of me. Chris Wall, the artist behind Punk's comic, and Josh Blaylock now acquired the brand, whatever. They're called Post Punk Productions. Just bury it. Just bury this fucking thing, man. Just bury it. I don't think this is damaged IP. I don't think anybody's interested in it. And I'll tell you this. If Beanie were behind it, I would be in. There was like this talk about Punk's comic, like it was some brilliant thing. Like that the art was like fucking incredible and the game was awesome and the comic was like a good read. It's not. The art was atrocious. No, okay. I've got to learn the difference between something stylized, looks away for a specific reason and not good art. I'll say this. I didn't like the art from Punk's comic. It doesn't mean it was bad, but it didn't look good to me. I just don't know the difference between I was chatting with a buddy who's a big comic fan, and there's some art he likes. Like we were talking about favorite comic artists this week, because Batman just rebooted, and I was like, dude, I don't like the artist of this new one. I've never liked this guy. And also I flipped because of something. We can get into that a little, but I'm like, I don't know how to appreciate. It's not just what it looks like. It's the way the way things are framed, and in comics, like the way the panels flow and how the panels are used as part of the storytelling, like the way they're laid out. It's not a thing I ever think about. I just don't think about it because I just don't know. I don't know the thought that goes in. It's just a craft I don't understand. So that might apply here with Punk's comic. I just might not get it. But if I look at the art, just look at the art. It's not only that it didn't do anything for me, I don't think it looks good. I don't like the character designs. I know they're based off of, CryptoPunks. But I don't think it looks good. Hang on, let's do Punk's Comic 1, Chris Wall. Whoops. What's up, Jared? Oh, well, perfect talking about art. Jared, I was just saying, I don't know if you heard. Did you hear me just talking about like comic art that I don't like? Actually, some of that looked a little okay. Some of that looked okay. But again, like I don't know how, and I want to learn to like appreciate like comic art different. Like I love comics. And like how do you can't not appreciate like this. Hang on. Like there's not a person alive who wouldn't think this shit looks amazing. If you can even see. It's probably really hard to see. But like Kingdom Come. Like you can't look at that and just not realize it's extraordinary, right? But then I see Punk's comic and I'm like, dude, it doesn't look good. But again, so my buddy's like, dude, it's not just the way it looks. It's not that basic. It's like, again, the layout of the panels and like the motion, the movement they capture and how that maybe helps the like momentum of the story. I never considered that. And so then I started looking at some comics he was telling me about, and I'm like, oh, well, that does look different. Oh, I've never seen somebody lay out panels like that. I've never seen it. And so like I do want to learn to appreciate it different. And maybe I'm starting to, but point here, I don't think the Punk's comic art is good. And I don't think the story was good. I didn't think there was anything really good about this. In fact, if anybody thinks that whole thing was cash grabby, it just I didn't back then. Clearly now I'm wrong. But like this just adds to that side for me. It doesn't do it for me. I just don't like the art. What was the point of that? Oh, the point of that was, okay, Punk's comic now being in Chris Wall and Jason, whatever dude in their hand. Interested now because it was so great on its own, right? Like aside from G-Funk and all that, out of their hands, would it be great? No, dude. It's so mid. This looks a little better, right? I just think it was so mid. Is there any reason to keep it going? And like, dude, if it's that guy's dream and his passion project, fuck yeah. Fuck. I hate when I change my mind in the middle of like making a case. I like to support people. God damn it. If it's his passion project, now I want to support the guy. I just like people getting to do what they love if they're trying and they've got the right motivations, right? Even if it's not for me, I still would like to find ways to support. What? Okay, here, I'll just say this. If the art wasn't for me before, if Chris Wall's motivations and his, like, the reason he does it is because it's him and he loves it and it's all he can, like, he has to do it, right? Like a real builder, a real artist, I got his back, dude. I will support. If it's, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't have a take. Just a fucking moron here. Word vomiting on you guys. I don't know. Good luck to him. I won't support until I see something that I feel like is worth supporting, but I will give it a try. Maybe we'll settle on that. I'll give it a try when next iteration, next whatever comes out. I do want him to be successful. Or I don't care. Whatever. Dude, I want to talk Billy Betts. I want to talk. How fucking crazy is this, dude? Okay, I'm gonna stick on in the comic world for a minute. How about that? And then I want to talk Epstein. Do you guys see the latest with Donald Trump and Epstein? They somehow are spinning this into making Trump like the good guy, which is actually so clever. The way they did it, so clever. Here we go. Man of Tomorrow. Here's the Superman sequel. Now that's art I fuck with. I fuck with that. Now that's from like an icon of the comic industry, right? It's Jim Lee. Original art. Superman, Man of Tomorrow. 2 years off. Superman, Lex Luthor team up. Fucking awesome, man. Come on. So cool. Like the villain of the movie is now teamed up with Superman. Fucking awesome. And it makes sense. They do this in the comic. They've had team ups. They have to. When there's like a threat, like a Brainiac coming and Superman can't stop him alone and you need the strongest guy with the smartest guy teaming up, that's awesome. It's going to be a hell of a story. Have you been waiting here all morning to be here for that moment when I talk about Superman? Is that what's up? I have a feeling that's what's up here. You just wait and you're like, I know this fucker's going to talk about it. Then you're just here to give me shit for it. Yes, dude. Yes. I kind of have been waiting all morning. It's on my itinerary. It's fucking awesome. By the way, dude, you didn't see it, right? You didn't see Superman? I don't believe you. I think you were in bed with that lucky lady of yours. And you're like turned over on your side. You got your phone. you're just watching, you know? Pretty sure. Dude, you should watch it. It's awesome. You can sign it in my Voodoo. You can watch it on my account. This is my best fucking friend in the world, this guy here. I have like 3 friends, IRL. 2 of them you see on this, you know, like in the chat here and there. This is it. This is my best bud of 20 fucking years. It's been a minute. Anyway, this is gonna be awesome. Big threat out in the world is gonna be Brainiac. And it's so fucking cool. They can't get the Batman thing right yet because, like, for reasons, there's already a Batman, but he's not in this universe. So it's like gonna be weird if you have 2 Batmans. And so they couldn't do a Batman Superman team up, even though they're gonna do that at some point. So it's like, well, what do you do? How do you have the brains and brawn thing? Fucking Superman and Lex Luthor. Again, happens in the comics. It's cool as hell. Lex Luthor was on the Justice League at one point. It's cool as hell, dude. So Superman, probably Lex designs a suit. Superman builds it because it's probably like all this like crazy hard materials and super powered suit. So Superman builds it. And then they're going to go fight Brainiac together. And then at some point, they fight each other. Like, here's another image that was released for it. Awesome, dude. And then there's one more image of them fighting. So at some point, either they start fighting each other. I don't think that's how it's going to go. I think Lex is going to be in prison or something because I think Lex will be in jail. They get him out so they can team up. That would be fucking great, Hoods. Those comics are awesome. Batman Ninja Turtle comic or comics. I think it was a series. But then they end up fighting at the end. So there's a picture also of there's also a picture of the 2 fighting. So I think it starts with them teamed up, and then then Lex turns on him at the end. Now that he's got like the super powered suit, and then they fight. So that's, I bet, how it ends. But dude, this is gonna be awesome. And just 2 years away. Come on. That's gonna be awesome. The Superman movie's so fucking fun, man. It is. Like, I love it. It's like up there with favorite-y kind of movie, like superhero movies. It's just awesome. Yeah, here's all 3. There we go. Boom. Superman with a screwdriver, a couple screws there. So, like, the thought is either he sabotages the suit or it's just there to show that he assembled it. But we'll see there. Them fighting. But again, the team up. It's going to be awesome, dude. Superman Lex team up is awesome. It's going to be good. Got to catch up on Peacemaker here, too. Okay, what else? The Trump thing. Okay, guys. Trump looks terrible with the Epstein shit, right? Until all of a sudden they flip it and he's like the superhero of the Epstein story. How about that? Who saw that coming? Okay, the story now is that Trump wasn't best buds with Epstein, or he was, but it was all a big old plot. Because instead what Trump is an FBI informant who is sent in to get on the inside of the Epstein cabal and wear the wire and take that man down. That's a fucking awesome story. It's a fucking awesome way to spin it, huh? Yeah, Andrew, right? It's awesome. Yeah, check it out. Trump was an FBI informant to try to take this stuff down, bro. You guys got it all wrong. Dude, maybe that actually might be real. I don't know. Trump tried to help the victims in 2009. Trump's the one who arrested Epstein. This is true. Seized the island, saved the children, shut down the entire operation. They're not buddies. So it's interesting. I don't know what to believe. This is like everything these days. I have no idea what to believe about anything anymore. Because that story makes sense. It does. Guzzy, GM, man. The story makes sense. It's a badass story. I don't know if I believe it. Is it that Trump was an informant and he was there to rat on Epstein, or is this a pretty killer way to spin it? But like, dude, he's saying the Democrats know that that's the story, and they're the ones spinning it like it's not. And then we're back to what the fuck do you even believe now? Trump was like best buds with Epstein and super involved in that shit, and like partook in it too, or Trump was there to like get the inside scoop, man. I don't know. But that's okay. What I do know is that's fucking brilliant. These guys are so dirty and they're so smart. Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. You saw Superman 1 at the drive-in when you were 1. That's awesome, Andrew. That's awesome. It's hard to beat the Chris Reeves Superman, but I'll tell you, the new guy's like, he does it justice. I don't want to say he's on par, even though he might be. He definitely does it justice. Right, Musty dude? Come on. That's badass. That's a hell of a story. If I didn't know how Trump was going to get out of that, right? Like, I didn't know how you spin this thing in a way that Trump can like save face, because it's been such a clusterfuck. Well, that's how you do it. Not only was Trump not involved, he's the fucking good guy in the story. And on top of that, they did it so perfectly. It's not just that Trump is the good guy, it's that the Democrats are the villains in this too, because they knew Trump was the good guy and they didn't tell you. They were spinning it like he was involved. It's so brilliant, dude. Oh, he was saying that's cool about the Superman thing, but this also cool. In 1977, you weren't close to being a thought. What were you back then? What were we back before we were even? We weren't even sperm yet. What were we? I don't know what we were. I probably need to smoke some DMT and ask. Probably need to ask around in the DMT realm. I think we were here though, Musty. I think we were here somewhere. How do you guys feel about ancient Egyptian vases, by the way? You feel good about that? You feel good about ancient Egyptian perfectly symmetrical vases? You guys catch that story this week? You ready to go down that rabbit hole? Are you anything before sperm? You got to be something before. I think you're a billion different particles of some. I don't know, dude. It's so weird, dude. It's so weird. Did we like exist in a different dimension? And like, it's a fertilized egg, a wormhole, and then we're like teleported over here? Maybe. Hey, did you guys see the Egypt story? It's not like new, but like Joe Rogan had somebody on the show and such interesting shit. The couple things. First, there's like this big old labyrinth under the pyramids. There's something there, dude. Like, obviously at this point, the whole pyramid story's fake. Under the pyramid, there's two things: a big old labyrinth, and then there's a big orby thing. There's a big egg-shaped object under the pyramid. Come on, dude. Crazy. Let me see. It's getting crazy. But they found it like, dude, they got these fucking vases that were made in Egypt that are made of crazy hard rock that are carved perfectly symmetrical, no flaws. They're like engineered. They're saying these things are engineered with like the same degree of perfection that like spaceships are, where you can't have flaws or they fall apart, right? They're like, these things were manufactured the exact same way, as in like flawless. And there's like 100,000 or more of these things, and people collect them. And I actually want to buy one, and you can buy them. They go to auction at like Christie's and stuff, and they're not crazy expensive. Like they're thousands, and some of them like 10,000, whatever. They're these vases, and like some of them are like, again, flawless, and like it's just weird because you see the vases that are clearly like handmade, and they're nice, but they're like handmade. And then you see something like that that's older than those handmade vases that are perfectly symmetrical. It's like, how do they do that, man? Dude, yeah. Oh shit. Um, dude, why did they do it, Musty? That's interesting. But like these things, like, okay, one of the theories, and it involves lightsabers, dude. That that's not like some modern made vase. This thing is 10,000 years old. It's 10,000 years old. How the fuck do they carve that back then? Or if you have it on, what is it, a loom or whatever, and you're doing it by, how do you do that there where everything is perfectly symmetrical? Okay. Musty, remember how, like with the pyramids and the blocks are cut perfectly and they fit together perfectly? And they're like, how do they make these perfect squares? And how do they carve these things here? How do you carve that? How do you chisel that? Or how do you mold that where it's that perfect? So, like, they're like, did they have a different kind of tech back then? Okay, there's starting to be questions. So they can scan these and they have some kind of like radioactiveness to them. They're like, did they have like nuclear power back then? Did they have some like nuclear kind of powered tools that was like a lightsaber to carve stuff? That was the idea. Did they actually have a really fucking wild advanced way to carve stuff? Perfectly straight line, right? Now, how do you carve then that rounded thing, right? How do you carve a vase like that? But like, don't know. But yeah, they started being like, what if it's more like an energy beam? And they're like a lightsaber that they carve stuff with. Or, think like a laser or something too, right? But like when they measured these things, they gave off some kind of like radioactive signal. All these old vases did, and they're like 10,000 years old. So they think still, and this is we've heard this for a while. There's a civilization before the Egypt we know, and then the Egyptians we know. Well, that was all around them after maybe that civilization was wiped out, and some of those objects survived, and then they just like carved their own shit into them. So if they had this stuff, where did it go? Yeah, well, so then Musty, then the theory, and this is like I think it's more than a theory, but like that civilization was wiped out by a flood. Like the Sphinx was underwater. The pyramids were underwater. There was a great flood. This is like 12,000 years ago, and it wiped all that out. All of it wiped out. So it's completely wiped away. That's like more than a theory at this point. Like they're pretty damn sure that happened. Like all evidence points to that. There was a flood like 10, 12,000 years ago, and it wiped out that whole civilization. Then there's also this theory. It kind of goes along with that did happen, but they were really, really, really advanced. They're like super advanced, and that there's like this breakaway society that was very advanced, and they lived underground, and they continue to live underground, and what? They're actually the people in the like UFOs that we see now. Super advanced society, humans that figured out interdimensional travel and shit like that. I fuck with that. I can get with that whole thing. I can get with that whole thing. I'm on board with it. So civilization that mastered kind of time travel, dimensional travel, has lightsabers, mostly just because lightsabers. Yeah, I'm there. I'm with them. I think it happened. Um. Anyway, those fucking vases are amazing. I want one. Christie's. Hang on. They got them at Christie's. Sometimes like 3,000, 5,000 bucks. And then sometimes like 30, 40, 50,000. I really want one. If I can make a big old pile of money this cycle, I think I'm gonna get one. You guys want like Pokemon cards and Magic cards? I get it. I just want an Egyptian stone vase, right? Is that so much to ask for? So like handmade ones, and they find these things, by the way. They find them next to the perfect ones. It's like, okay, those didn't come from the same people. Here we go. So 75,000 that one went for. They're going to go for way more because now it's on Rogan. Now every normie wants one, right? Um, these went for $2,000, $2,000 or so. think that's kind of the same. No, maybe it's a little different. Yeah, this 40,000. But yeah, again, you got the ones you can tell are handcrafted. They're not from the same people. They're not. In fact, what was cool is they're like, okay, they started perfect and they just got worse and worse and worse, like more crude as time went on. Again, it's like a different civilization that made them. These are from 10,000 years ago, dude. And it's made out of stone. And it's made out of stone that wasn't anywhere around Egypt. But they found them in the pyramids. Crazy. $11,000. See, like that. I want that. I want that. I want one of these so bad. I don't know. It's just weird and cool that we've been lied to. Like, and we're only being lied to if there's like a reason, like if the real story is fucking insane. If the real story is fucking insane, then I love it. Then keep hiding it from us. It's cool. It just means it's crazy. It just means the world's crazy. And we know it is. We just know it is without knowing how crazy and the why. We know it's fucking crazy. 2 days ago, Ben Van Kerkowik. And this guy's been around. So this guy, you know, he's around. He goes on like the not conspiracy theory-ish podcast, but kind of, right? He's yeah. If you're into that shit, you've seen him before. His channel's this Uncharted X. He's got some real cool videos. Yeah, here's his video on the vases 6 months ago. He put this out. He's got some shit about under the pyramids. It's just crazy stuff. But I want to find his one that's about like that. I want the fucking orb thing, the egg-shaped thing under the pyramid. That's what I want to find. That's the thing. That's what I want to find. Here, let's play that one.
It's time to revisit the vase scan project, as over the last 12 months, quite a lot has happened. The TLDR of it is many more vases have been scanned, including vases in museums. Those scans have been analysed and the results are very revealing. So there are these ancient vessels that come from Egypt. They range in size from small to quite large. They're dated generally from pre-dynastic times right up into the Old Kingdom, essentially before and during the very early parts of the ancient Egyptian civilization. As a broad generalization, they're frankly incredible. Typically made from very hard stone, granite, diorite, porphyry, the list goes on, and many of them have remarkable attributes: incredible symmetry, delicate wall thickness, and overall quite an amazingly high level of manufacturing. Turns out one of these granite vases had finally been analysed with modern technology. Adam Young had it scanned using structured light, accurate down to under a thousandth of an inch. Matt Bell, a CEO and entrepreneur in Florida, began acquiring hardstone vessels that were scanned using CT X-ray. And just look at some of these figures on these heat maps. It's just incredible. Aerospace level precision in hardstone vases more than 5,000 years old. And the results? Nothing short of earth-shattering, particularly to the idea that these were made by butt-flap-wearing primitives who rubbed on granite with sticks and rocks and sand for years at a time. Well, with the recent analysis of these precision vases, that whole idea, the National Project Bro explanation, is now unequivocally dead. Because you can't argue with the data, and there ain't no replicating these results. I'm not just talking about precision here. There are many phenomenal attributes of these ancient artifacts that no one has come within a country mile of replicating by hand. What about the remarkable thinness of some of these examples? One of Matt Bell's vases is so thin it's translucent. It's about 2 millimeters thick in the center. What about the hollowing out on the inside? Flat vases like this one. How in the world was the inside top of this vase so expertly carved out? Then there is the relative geometry of the vases, how accurately the different parts of the vase are aligned with its overall center line, the top of the vase or with the bottom. Analysis has shown them to be incredibly accurate. Then there is the subtle evidence for elegant mathematical design, the radial traversal pattern, the significant ratios, and the list goes on.
It's cool. It's so fucking cool. Like, it's very obvious nothing we've been taught is real. Nothing. He didn't talk about like the radioactiveness of it or whatever it is, whatever they measured, but it was like what is it? There's like this like way they can measure like residual radioactiveness. Or they can tell that there was something radioactive about it. Right, dude, English? It's so cool. Why don't we start like an RWA platform that's just like Egyptian vases? But dude, if there's 100,000 or 200,000 of them, like they're not out of reach. You can definitely get one. I'd take a tiny one. I'll take a little one. But yeah, to make them like that they were manufactured so perfectly, but also like so many of them, again, it's a whole different civilization. It is. It's just not, fucking humans like we know of. Just speaks to like a way more advanced human civilization that, yeah, like possibly more advanced than us. I buy it too. Oh, CJ on abstract. Good shit. Yeah, I need one of those badly. Like really, really, really want one. I think I'm gonna wrap there. I don't want to, but I whatever. Got lots to get into tomorrow still then. We'll try to get on later today too. If I'm on later today, it'll also be on Pump Fun. Might be actually maybe only on Pump Fun. Maybe I kick it off on YouTube so people know I'm live, but I do want to go back on later. Let's see. Mochaverse had big announcement. There's a lot, dude. Mostly I'll save for tomorrow unless we're on later today. But I hope you guys have a great day. One day. Could be. I mean, Musty, if they're 30, 40, 50,000 right now, maybe. They're going to shoot up just because Rogan, though. They have to. Just, yeah. I didn't know they existed or like I didn't know what they meant or anything. Now I want one. I bet there's 1,000 more retards that want one. For sure. So, Musty, I will for sure. Only reason I didn't put it out there is because I wanted to keep it like tiny because I knew I wouldn't do anything in there and go figure I do nothing in there. So I'm like, there's no point. But yes, I'll shoot you an invite right after. Well, right now. Have a great day, guys. Subscribe if you're not already to Inside NFTs on YouTube. Back tomorrow. Same place, same time, all that stuff. Maybe later today on Pump Fun. We'll see. Catch you later, guys. Goodbye.